Here's the news at 9. First, the highlights. Governor Sanwo-Olu pledges commitment to building resilient Lagos at Lateef Jakonde Academy Leadership Summit. Federal government restates commitment to improving food sovereignty through strategic partnership, sustainable agricultural development. On the foreign scene, United States judge to hold Donald Trump's administration in contempt of court for willful disregard of order. And in sports, England to host Jamaica in friendly match before Euros 2025. Now the details. I am John Omoaka. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration is committed to building a resilient Lagos through creative leadership, culture, using the Themes Plus agenda for the benefit of its residents. Governor Sanwo-Olu stated this at the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy Leadership Summit 2025 with a theme, Transformative Leadership, Development Responsive, Adaptive and Inclusive Models at Lekki, Lagos. The governor who emphasized the importance of building on existing foundations and innovating for the future acknowledged the efforts of past leaders, stating that their aggressive leadership has enabled him to push forward and make meaningful progress. While featuring in a fireside chat titled From Leadership to Legacy, Designing Systems of Work Without You, Governor Sanwo-Olu urged citizens to prioritize education and strive for excellence in their endeavors. He also urged youths not to waste opportunities, surround themselves with knowledgeable people, be loyal, build on existing opportunities, and not believe everything on social media.
Last week, which is the Lagos Science and Research Innovation Council, is a council that was set up to help young, intelligent, smart Lagosians, Nigerians to be able to create stuff out of the finance, out of the science and research sector, tech-driven, science-driven, and innovation, patent, anything you want.
In his goodwill message, former Minister of Works and Housing, Babatunde Fashola, urged people to turn their backs on agents of division, exclusion, and everything that brings division.
Determined to get us into a race to the very depth of division. And my first message to everybody in this hall, those who are participating virtually, and those who follow this event, whether you are old, whether you are young, I urge you, please turn your backs on these agents of division. Turn your backs on these agents of exclusion. Turn your back on the agents of hate. And turn your back on the agents of victory.
Executive Secretary, Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy, Aisat Agbaje Okwade, commended the division of Governor Sanwo-Olu on the academy, where 60 fellows have graduated and 30 others on the way. The event, which had in attendance cabinet members, royal fathers from other states, including the Olu of Warri, Ogame Atuwashe, the Oniru of Iruland, Oba Bolahon Lawal, featured roundtable discussions, debates by fellows of Lateef Jakonde Academy on strong institutions or leaders, what drives sustainable development. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has inaugurated a newly constructed Lagos State Commercial Court at Tapa. These, according to the governor, will serve as an institutional tool for enforcing fiscal and regulatory responsibilities to the state and citizens. Governor Sanwo-Olu described the new court as a landmark and game changer to position Lagos as Africa's premier hub for commerce, innovation and justice, where economic barriers and business disputes will be resolved for economic growth with speedy dispensation of justice.
It's not therefore, it's a game changer. With 10, a total of 10 state-of-the-art portions with cutting-edge technology and with a team of upfield judges that are specialized in commercial law. We are creating an environment where businesses, as we say in Lagos, can grow, where businesses can innovate, and they can thrive with confidence, knowing fully well that the event of dispute, there's a place that they can go to, and justice will truly dispense.
In his remarks, the Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Lawal Pedro, said the state government will continue to strengthen its judicial system, called for voluntary compliance from residents to ensure prompt payment of their taxes, levies, and other related financial obligations to the government. Pedro noted that the Lagos State Commercial Court will entertain matters of recovery of taxes, levies, land use charge, and prosecution of defaulters on tax-related issues.
Commercial courts that we have now is not just a building. It is a profound statement of intent to provide for timely, efficient, and specialized adjudication of commercial disputes in a manner that inspires confidence in the rule of law, support economic growth, encourage investment, promote entrepreneurship, and promote ease of doing business in our state.
On his part, the Chief Judge of Lagos, Kazeem Alugba, said that the edifice will be used for administration of justice.
Magistrates' quarters, which Mr. Governor bought for our magistrates and their staff quarters at P2. That is that's also waiting for Mr. Governor's commissioning. It's another magnificent place to behold. And that again further leads credence to the interest of Mr. Governor in ensuring that the judiciary is well placed materially and otherwise to carry out our own mandates, which will bring out the good governance that Lagos has always been known for.
Our correspondent, Adiola Kindele, reports that the edifice comprises 10 state-of-the-art courtrooms with cutting-edge technology and presence of specialized judges in commercial law. The 2025 Ministerial Press Briefing will commence from Tuesday, April 22 at the Bagauda Keith Castle Press Center. The Secretariat, allows ministries and agencies will be showcasing their achievements. Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Benga Motosho, in a statement emphasized the importance of the briefing for transparency and citizens' engagement. Motosho urged Lagosians to actively participate and stay informed as each member of the State Executive Council presents a detailed account of his or her agency's performance, stressing that key projects and impactful initiatives and the direct benefits of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu policies on the lives of residents will be thoroughly highlighted. The Commissioner underscored government's commitment to accountability, noting that this platform serves as a crucial link between the state government and its citizens, as the briefings offer a unique opportunity for the public to gain first-hand insights into the developmental strides shaping Lagos State under the current administration. Omotosho said the 40-day-long activity, to be anchored by the Ministry of Information and Strategy, will culminate in a significant address by Governor Sanwo-Olu on May 29. The Commissioner reaffirmed the Sanwo-Olu administration unwavering commitment to prioritizing the welfare of Lagosians, as clearly articulated in the Themes Plus agenda, the development pillars of the administration. The federal government says it sympathizes with victims of the digital investment platform, CBEX, stressing that Nigerians must work together to put an end to the rise of Ponzi schemes in the country. Chairman, Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, Taiwo Oyedele, made the appeal in his keynote address at the second edition of a spokesperson summit organized by the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations in collaboration with the Federal Ministry of Information and National Orientation, Abuja. Oyedele assured that the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Securities and Exchange Commission are rolling out the development, saying that ridding the country of such a menace is a collective task for all citizens. Spokesperson for the EFCC, Dele Oyewale, said the anti-graft agency has received numerous calls from Nigerians seeking information and remedies regarding CBEX, sparking widespread reactions with users expressing frustration, criticism, and concern. Now to the rest of the stories. The federal government has restated its commitment to improving food sovereignty, security, and enhancing the livelihoods of smallholder farmers through strategic partnerships and sustainable agricultural development. Speaking at the inaugural Agricultural Sector Working Group meeting, ASWG in Abuja, Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, stressed the need to align Nigeria's agricultural policies with the post-Malabo agenda. According to the Finance Minister, the ASWG is expected to foster cross-sector collaboration and ensure measurable progress towards national and continental food security targets. Edun said the initiative is a key milestone in Nigeria's drive to achieve long-term economic growth and improved living standards for its citizens through agricultural transformation. Commandants of the Nigeria Security and Civil Defense Corps, NSCDC, Federal Capital Territory Command, Olushola Odumosu, has ordered the deployment of 3,500 personnel across Abuja and its environs to maintain law and order during the Easter celebrations. Speaking at the Corps headquarters in Abuja while addressing officers ahead of the Easter operations, Odumosu said the deployment is aimed at safeguarding critical national assets and infrastructure, as well as protecting lives and property of residents and visitors throughout the festive period. Odumosu emphasized the importance of securing vulnerable locations in sub-targets such as churches, markets, shopping malls, motor parks, recreational centers, amusement parks, the city gates, and the Three Arms Zone. And now to foreign news. A United States judge, James Boasberg, says he could hold the President Donald Trump administration in contempt of court for willful disregard of an order to halt the departure of deportation flights carrying more than 200 people to El Salvador last month. The administration had invoked a 222-year-old law meant to protect the U.S. during wartime to carry out the mass deportation. Judge Boasberg's decision to begin contempt proceedings escalated a clash between the White House and the judiciary over the president's powers. White House Communications Director Stephen Cheong said the plan to seek immediate appellate relief and would contest the decision. Now sports. England is playing Jamaica at Leicester's King Power Stadium in their final friendly before Euro 2025. It is the first time the nations have faced each other and will take place on 29th June. England begins the defense of the Euros title against France on 5th July, with the tournament being hosted in Switzerland. It will be recalled that Jamaica reached the knockout stage of the World Cup for the first time in 2023 after they eliminated Brazil in the groups. And that's our news at 9. Just before we go, maintain adequate distance from the vehicle ahead of you to avoid collision. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 96.961. Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM. Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website www.trafficradio961.ng. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration constructed watchtowers with alarm bells and perimeter fences in modern colleges? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news, here are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration is committed to building a resilient Lagos through creative leadership, culture, using the Themes Plus agenda for the benefit of its residents. The governor studies at the Lateef Jakonde Leadership Academy Leadership Summit 2025 with the theme transformative leadership, developing responsive, adaptive and inclusive models at Lekki, Lagos. The federal government has reiterated a commitment to improving food sovereignty, security, and enhancing the livelihoods of smallholder farmers through strategic partnerships and sustainable agricultural development. We also told you that a United States judge, James Wasberg, said he could hold the President Donald Trump administration in contempt of court for willful disregard of an order to halt the departure of deportation flights carrying more than 200 people to El Salvador last month. And in sport, England is playing Jamaica at Leicester's King Power Stadium in their final friendly before Euro 2025. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That ends the news podcast compiled by Adesua Ejoyoka. I am John Omoaka. Thank you very much for listening.